I think this comes to no secret that wrestling Twitter is probably one of the worst communities in social media. Um, and I've never really had any real experience with um, wrestling Twitter, like the toxic nature. I kept hearing about it, and I kept watching videos and tweets from people being like, yeah, the fucking Twitter wrestling community is so bad and so toxic, blah 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 blah. You have one bad take, or you state an opinion that people don't like, and you pretty much like should just delete your whole account. Um, so I didn't believe them. Um, Obviously, as you guys know, I had a Twitter account. Well, it's still up because I decided, nah, I'm just not gonna post on it. I deactivated my Twitter account last night. I was like, fuck this, until I just decided to reactivate it because I thought that was just gonna give the people um, satisfaction. So I was like, no, I'm not going to deactivate my whole account. I'm just going to delete the tweet that sparked the controversy, respond, and that was it. For those of you who don't know or don't follow me on Twitter, I made a post last night. Yeah, either last night or 2 nights ago. Um, and in that tweet, it was an advertisement for Tony Storm um, in a AEW Women's Championship eliminator match. I don't know who she was facing, but normally when I see a champion on Dark, I'm like, why? Dark is a free YouTube show, and I always call it the shittier Walmart version of WWE Main Event, another fucking show that absolutely sucks. So I made a tweet being like, "Why is the AEW Women's Champion on Dark?" And I thought it was gonna be like every single one of my tweets where I give WWE and AEW shit. Nah, I started fucking World War Three. There were people, I, and then I shut off my phone after I made that tweet, and then I look up the Twitter, and holy shit, my phone almost froze from all the notifications that I got. Um, Now, not everyone in wrestling Twitter is bad. There were a few people who just corrected me, saying that there were cases where John Moxley wrestled on Dark, and Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega when they were champions, Jurassic Express as well. Like those people, I don't give a shit about. For those, but like people who are just like fucking, he thought he did something, or yo, you clearly don't watch the product. Yeah, how did you know? Did you know that this guy wrestled this guy on this day? Like, you had it in the back of your minds about a shitty YouTube wrestling show. And yes, I don't watch Dark. How the fuck was I supposed to know that John Moxley wrestled freaking guy with only 60 followers on the indies on September, God knows what, 2020? Like, how was I supposed to fucking know that? You know, I only know Dark from people who are not on fucking TV. And then there was people being like, Tony Storm is on Dynamite every fucking week, bro. Just admit, just admit that you were just looking for a reason to shit on AEW. I know fucking Tony Storm's on Dynamite, which gave me more of a reason to be like, why is she on fucking Dark? Get another woman on there, right? And you know, like it pissed me off, right? Like, and they made it seem like AEW champions are on Dark all the fucking time. No, that's not the fucking case. Um, if it is, it's just to get clicks, cause who wants to fucking watch Ruby Soho take on some woman from the Indies? Who wants to see Kip Sapien versus Sonny Kiss or something like that? Who cares? Like, who wants to see those matches? So obviously, if you see someone like Tony Storm on Dark, or Jurassic Express on Dark, or Darby Allin on Dark, you're gonna watch it because then there'll be that one person that you do know on that show. But yeah, I made that tweet because I don't watch Dark, and I admitted that later on that I don't watch Dark, but I do watch AEW whenever I feel like it. Um, so yeah, I started fucking World War Three. Now, this was like one of the rare times that I shat on AEW, and most of the times that I do talk about AEW, the AEW stands are easily like the equivalent to K-pop stands on fucking Twitter. They will shit all over you if you get something wrong, if you get something, if you say a bad take, like, oh, John Moxley bleeds every single time he wrestles a match. Or one time I made fun of Tony Khan, um, looking like he snorted cocaine or something. And then I got an AEW stand fucking saying fuck you and your whole family. Like, I'm like, bro, calm your ass down. It was a joke. I used to shit on WWE a shit ton. I never gotten that much. I had the rare instance, like the rare case, but it wasn't like every single time. Like, it's why I don't really talk about AEW much on the channel, and why I don't really talk, why I like, because AEW stands are so bad. Twitter, at least, like Instagram and YouTube, I've never dealt with like bad AEW fans. I remember a few weeks ago I made a video saying that, talking about reports that Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews left AEW. Um, and I had one or two comments saying that the information was fake, but it wasn't like, fuck you and your whole family. They were literally just reminding me, yeah, no, this information's fake. They, like, Malachi just confirmed on an Instagram live, and Buddy Matthews responded. And then I replied saying, oh, my bad, I'm going to make a video about it. And they're like, oh, no problem, right? There was another one when I was ranting about Andrade and Sammy Guevara's fight, and I said that Sammy started it, and there was a comment saying, well, actually, it was Sammy who started. No, sorry, it was Andrade who started the fight, blah, 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 blah. I haven't deleted the videos because honestly, I like doing those videos, and I think, like, I could just make follow up videos saying they're bullshit and just leave those other videos up because we're human, we all make mistakes, right? So it was the same thing with Dark, where I was like, oh, yeah, why is a champion wrestling on Dynamite? Now, again, like I said, those who responded with pictures showing me that there were other champions wrestling on Dark, who just said, well, actually, these guys did, and didn't say anything bad. I don't give a shit if you were one of those people. I don't care. Like, thank you, I guess, because now I know. But for those of you fucking people who are always like, fuck you, or this guy thought he did something, or all that, just get a fucking life, bro. I shared a fucking opinion. It's not always right. Like, there's a ton of instances where I get an opinion wrong, and then I'll always be like, my bad, my bad, my bad. But last night was so fucking bad, bro. AEW fans on Twitter has got to be the worst fans. Like, I shat all over WWE way more, and they didn't even care. So it is what it is. So, like, fuck Twitter, bro. Like, I give up with it. I'm not dealing with wrestling Twitter anymore. Yeah, Instagram and YouTube's where it's at. That's a quote from my boys over at the Cheap Pop Wrestling Podcast. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna keep talking about wrestling on YouTube and Instagram. So be sure to follow my Instagram at the official WillYM. Don't bother following me on Twitter anymore. I'm not gonna fucking post on that. To each and every single one of you fucking motherfucking Twitter people who treat me, well, who treat everyone who shares a bad thing about AEW and you want to defend them so fucking bad, go fuck yourselves, man. I don't give a shit. Going on Twitter used to be so fucking fun. It was a great app to share your opinions, but now with all these stupid motherfuckers attacking you because you got something wrong, like, come on, man. Like, let a man own up to his flaws. Don't fucking tell him to kill themselves or to fuck their family because someone gets something wrong. To each and every single one of you who subscribed to me on YouTube because you followed me on Twitter, thank you so much. I hope you continue to support me. There are a lot of people who I did meet on Twitter who supports me and my content, and I support them right back. So thank you very much. But yeah, I figured I'd make this little mini rant on Twitter wrestling fans, more particularly the AEW stands, because I never really have any bad experiences with WWE fans on Twitter. And I say bad things about WWE too, but each and every single time I say something bad about AEW, I get swept under the rug and I get attacked. So whatever, man. It is what it is. Anyways, guys,